Right. Um, Welcome everyone to the third series of Overcoming Objections. And I am going to, hang on, I forgot to mute everybody. I am going to need a participant for someone with me tonight. If someone would raise their hand or be a participant with me, that would be lovely when we get to that. Okay, thanks, Aim. That's my girl. All right. Okay, so we're going to share. Okay. So this has been a great series because we all have objections. And it's like, okay, what do we do? Instead of being stunned, like stunned mullets and like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? And just let it go. What this does is it allows us to go in one level deeper, okay? And we just have to remember that when you get an objection, when I get objections, okay, is that the people just need more information. We haven't shown them the value, because how many times have you thought, I mean, those people that have been in this business a long time, and I was just talking to someone else yesterday at a networking event that is in another networking group. She goes, I just don't get it. This is like the smartest gig going, and people don't see it. And I thought to myself, that's exactly what I'm coaching on, is the fact is that we just don't show them the value. So I'm going to quickly again go through this. I have done part one, part two, and in each one of them I spelled it out a little bit more, but you need to remember that this is a practice, we're trying to become professional at network marketing. And by becoming professional, one of the aspects is learning how to professionally overcome objections, okay? And it's all about having a conversation with someone. It's not trying to grab their hair and drag them into the bear cave and go, you're gonna sign up with our bond, okay? What we wanna do is we just want to build their confidence. So there's 5 common objections. I don't have enough money, I don't have enough time, it's one of those pyramid schemes. However, that seems to be disappearing, which is great. I'm not a salesperson, which is what I'm gonna deal with tonight, and I need to discuss this with my spouse. So objections are only the fact is that they have concerns, okay? That they need more information and that we don't react, okay, but we respond. We learn how to professionally respond to there. So there's a quick way an acronym to remember this is that it's AIT. We're going to align. So first of all, you're going to say, you're going to hear them. They need to be heard so that you say, hey, Amy, I totally respect that. Or Amy, I totally understand how you feel when she gives me the objection. So that goes, okay, you heard me. That's a real important step. The second one is to isolate it, to make sure that is their only objection, because typically if they throw out the fact of they don't have enough money or don't have enough time, most of the time, now not all of the time, but most of the time, that's a throwaway response. That's, I don't know what you're doing, I don't understand, so I'm just too busy, because everybody can hang their hat on that. Or I don't have enough money. People can hang their hat on that, okay? So that's where we isolate it and we go, okay, I just want to make sure, Amy, other than not having enough money, is there any other reason why you wouldn't purchase these products? Or other than not having enough money, Amy, is there any other reason why you wouldn't join my team and create the lifestyle that you wanted? And you have to listen. And sometimes they'll go, yeah, that's the only reason. Okay, great. Or they might go, you know what? You know, I'm just not a salesperson, which is what we're going to get to tonight. So align, isolate, and then we go into transition. And this is where you're going to go one level deeper. This is where you say, would you mind if I shared with you what someone shared with me when I had that same concern that helped me change my way of thinking or gave me another new way to look at it? Most of the time, I've never yet gotten a no, because people are curious. Doesn't mean they're going to agree with you and join, but they want to know, well, what did that person say to you? Okay. So AIT, align, isolate, transition. All right. So as soon as people see that there is value in it, they will invest. They will invest. So I don't have enough time. We've already gone over that. I don't have enough money. I've already done that. So look at the other series, or please feel free to contact me. Okay. But let's go to objection number 3. All right. So Miss Amy, why don't you unmute yourself? And I have met you, unless you have a scenario. Amy, do you have a scenario, love?
Nope.
Okay. So I've met Amy at, and this is often I get this, when it's a person that I really, I don't know very well, or sometimes I do really know really well. But for example, I just had my best friend, who really, well, one of my best friends from high school, she is needing money. And I said to her, hey, Jeannie, I really, really want you to take a look at what I do. And immediately she said, I'm not a salesperson. Okay. So I did what I'm going to do with Amy. So, Amy, let's do the scenario that I have. Let's see. Let's say I've met you at a party. Okay. And we've gotten to know each other briefly through the party. Okay. You're a friend of a friend of a mutual friend. I see that you are sharper than sharp in energy. So we've created a relationship. Okay. And now I'm going to say to you, Amy, you know that I'm involved with Arbonne. I would love to sit down with you and show you what I do.
Okay. Okay. I don't think that it would be for me. I'm not really, I don't think it's for me, but I'm happy to listen.
Okay. All right. Great. All right. Amy, can I ask you why you don't think it's for you, honey?
Look, I don't have a lot of time at the moment. I'm busy mum, 2 kids, running them around. It's a bit nuts.
Okay. All right. Okay. So, all right. So we'll go with the time one.
No. I'm giving you the second objection. Is there any other?
Oh, okay. So other than, all right. Very good. Okay, got it.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, Amy. So other than, now we're at the party. I probably wouldn't have dove in totally at this party on this. Okay. But I would just say, hey, let's just meet. And thank you for meeting with me. And let me just show you what I do. So I get off of that because I'm at a party. But let's say we're at we did the coffee chat, and she said, I'm a busy person. Okay. So Amy, I totally understand that. Okay. I've aligned with it. Okay. Is there any other reason than being such a busy mom, and you've got those 2 adorable children? Is there any other reason, Amy, for you not to join my team?
I've been thinking about it and listening to you today. I just don't think I'm a salesperson. I don't think I've got it in me.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you for honestly telling me what that is. Okay. Do you mind if I share with you what someone shared with me when I too had that same concern?
Yeah, okay. I'm curious.
Okay, yep. Okay, all right. So, have you ever been to a really, really great restaurant that the food was absolutely mwah, and you were totally ever blown away? Have you ever been to a restaurant like that?
Yeah, last week actually.
Oh, were you? Okay, great. All right. What was the restaurant, Amy?
It's this gorgeous Italian restaurant. Mind you, I don't get out often, so probably any Italian restaurant is beautiful.
Okay, all right. So, have you told other people about that restaurant?
I did actually.
Okay, all right. And people that trusted you, and do you think they'll go there on your recommendation?
I would say so. We had great service, so I think people are always looking for good service, and I shared that.
Okay. Excuse me. Okay. What was the name of the restaurant, Amy?
Jamie's.
Jamie's. Okay. So when your friends go, and when I'm in Canberra and I go to Jamie's for a restaurant, do you think Jamie's is going to, you're going to get a call from Jamie's and say, thank you so much for sending Lynn in and for sending your other friends in. And we just want to comp you a bottle of wine or give you a free meal or maybe even some money.
I wish. I wish.
All right.
I'd be a millionaire by now.
Okay. Of course they're not. Of course they're not. Okay. And how smart they would be if they did, but of course they're not. Okay. We all do this, Amy. We all recommend things that we love to our friends, right? And because we want our friends to experience that. You want your friends. You want me to go to Jamie's because you think it's fantastic, right?
Yeah.
Or a movie, when you see a great movie, like I just saw the new Pirates of the Caribbean. You got to go see it. Oh my gosh, it's fantastic. I'm not going to get a paycheck by telling my friends, which I have told about 6 people to go see this movie from the movie producers. See, Amy, I'm not looking for salespeople. Okay, I'm looking for people that love our products and that would be willing to share them with their friends and family. And if any of them purchase them from you, then Arbonne's going to send you a thank you check. See, you get paid, honey. You get paid for what you usually do for free. So now, is that something that you think you could do with the proper coaching?
Yeah, well, I hadn't really thought about it that way. Yeah, I guess if someone was showing me, the best way to do it, then I think I could do that.
Okay. So do you see why it's very important that, we've often said, some of us that have been in the business, would the restaurant send you a paycheck, etc. But it's very important to link that last sentence on saying, Amy, with the proper, do you think this is something you could do with the proper coaching so that she knows she's going to get trained on this?
That's brilliant.
Yeah. Okay. So I would, yeah. All right, great. So Belinda's loving this. All right. And refresher, great. Okay. And all right. So so we're not being pushy. All right. So I'd like to do this one more time just so that you get the language down. All right. Does anybody else have a scenario dealing with, I'm not a salesperson?
Yeah, I get this all the time.
Okay. All right, Rita.
I'm not like you, Rita. I can't. You could sell anything, Rita. No, that's not true.
Okay.
So, Rita, so I get it all the time.
Okay, Rita, give me a current scenario that maybe we could have, maybe you can, just give me a scenario, love.
Okay. So a person I've met through work who is in sales for radio in Sydney, who's just not sure of herself. She's a great salesperson, and I've got that from her. I don't think I could do it. I don't know enough about it. I don't think I could sell this.
Okay. All right. So what's her name?
Jade.
Jade. Okay. All right. Now, I can totally see how people that are outgoing, like I get it all the time, they'll go, Lynn, you are a salesperson. You're so outgoing. It's like, well, no, really, I'm not. I could see that same thing with you, Rita, because you've got that bubbly personality. And people assume that we don't carry that same fear. But it's because we believe in the products, particularly what you just told me, what you've experienced. You are totally believe in these products. Okay. And you're not a salesman. You're coming from the fact of, okay. All right. So, and matter of fact, we could actually Okay, we could actually use your scenario that you taught me about, but you could use that. All right, so let's go with Jade. And have you done a coffee chat with Jade?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. And so we got done with the coffee chat, and so I say to Jade, all right, so Jade,
Mm-hmm.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being, you never want to see me again, but you're going to see me at work, to 10, you want to join me in business and we'll have a hoot of a time. Where do you see yourself, hon?
I'm probably about a 6 or a 7.
Okay. And what do you need, Jade, to get from a 6 to a 7 to either a 1 or a 10?
Well, I don't feel like I know the products well enough. You speak so knowledgeably about everything, and I don't know if I'd ever be as good at sales as you are.
Okay. All right. And you know what, Jade, I totally hear you. Other than not knowing the products very well, which comes with time, but is it, other than that, is, not really being a salesperson how you see me, is there any other reason why you wouldn't join this team and we could go have a great time together?
No, not really, no.
Okay. So Jade, is it okay with you if I share what someone shared with me, because I felt the same way and it changed my total way of thinking?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So Jade, what is it that, have you ever gone, have you seen a great movie lately?
Yeah.
What
Yep.
movie did you go see? What movie did you go see?
Rough Night.
Rough Night. Oh, who's in that?
I don't actually know who the actresses are, but it was really funny.
Was it really funny? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
And
funnious thing would be that there was an American actress who was trying to do an Australian accent,
hello.
and that was extremely funny.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Those Americans can't speak Aussie.
Those crazy Americans.
Yeah, okay. So have you told, so I'm curious to go see it. Have you told other people about this movie, Jade?
Yeah. Yep. I've told anyone who asked me what I did on the weekend.
Oh, okay, great. So do you think the movie theater is going to, when I go see this movie and your friends go see this movie, are they going to send you a check or maybe a free ticket to the movie, another upcoming movie?
No. Why would they do that?
And you will get that look. You'll get that like how ridiculous. Of course not.
Uh-huh.
All right. Of course they're not. They're not going to do that, right? Okay. We do that with movies, with restaurants, with great pairs of shoes, okay? Things that we really, really enjoy, but we never get paid on them, right? Well, you see, Jade, I'm not looking for a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. We're looking for people that love our products and that are willing to share them with friends and family. And if any of them purchase, then Arbonne sends you a thank you check. So you get paid on what you normally do for free. Okay, recommendation. We normally recommend, and we don't, we do that for free.
Right.
Now, so is that something that you think you could do with coaching, with the proper coaching?
Yeah, I already do that with Arbonne. I tell my friends and family that I love it.
Okay, well, great. Well, why not then, Jade? You and I, let's get you involved. So this way you're going to get paid on it. Because, honey, you're just leaving money on the table. And I know you are wanting money. You told me when we were at work the other day that you are dying to go on that trip to Italy. So why don't we get some money and you can go on that trip to Italy instead of just giving things away and you're not getting paid on it?
That'd be awesome.
Okay, cool. All right. Let's get going because we'll have a ball. All right? All right.
Sounds good.
All right. So that's how we are doing that. Is there any other questions? No other questions? Oh, Laura! Oh my gosh! Speaking of Italy, or wherever she is now. Okay, very good. Welcome on there, Laura, darling. Well, anyway, all right, guys. Well, thank you for being on. Really appreciate this. It's all about practice. It's all about practice. And this is how we're going to overcome this. So anyway, all right. Take care, guys. Have a good week.